And, ever since then, I kind of figured by now they'd get clean, but it doesn't look that way, and it doesn't seem like my mom wants to get clean, and my sister for sure not. And I just want to know, like, what do you think I should do as, like, the steps as far as, like, forgiveness and stuff? Because I try to forgive them. I don't want to hold, I don't want to be angry for my whole life if they don't get clean. Obviously, I hope that they get clean, but, they're out living in the streets, and it's just me and my dad now.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 17.
Oh, okay. Isn't that like crazy? Think about that. The light is available, but you prefer the darkness. You prefer the darkness over the light. Jeff, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Jesse? You can hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, you can hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
All right, first off, I just want to say thank you. You've helped me through a lot. You've done a lot. You've got me a lot of inspiration watching your videos. But I just wanted to come on here and ask you about, basically, for 3 years now, me and my dad have been living on our own since, like, March 2020, because in August 2019, my mom and sister, well, my sister was on drugs before during the summer. She kind of went off the deep end, and then it's a long story, but then my mom and her started doing drugs, and we didn't know, and then we moved out, and then come to find out, like, a year later, they were doing drugs together. And, ever since then, I kind of figured by now they'd get clean, but it doesn't look that way, and it doesn't seem like my mom wants to get clean, and my sister for sure not. And I just want to know, like, what do you think I should do as, like, the steps as far as, like, forgiveness and stuff? Because I try to forgive them. I don't want to hold, I don't want to be angry for my whole life if they don't get clean. Obviously, I hope that they get clean, but, they're out living in the streets, and it's just me and my dad now.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 17.
Oh, okay. And you want to know what's the question again?
Like, what do you think I should do as far as, like, not living with, like, hatred, resentment my whole life if they don't get clean? Like, if they don't get sober? Because I don't want to live like this forever, I don't have a lot of hatred in my heart, and I try to, do the best I can, but at times it just seems like my mom is just, like, so hateful towards me, or just so, like, she acts as if I don't want to see her and I don't love her, but really it just hurts me a lot just to see her like that.
Oh, okay.
Then she comes. Yeah.
Here's what I highly recommend if you want to be free, because you are responsible for you and you only. You're not responsible for your mama. You're not responsible for your sister. You're not responsible for your daddy. You're not responsible for your friends or anyone. I would wish them well and let them stay in their hell and live my life. Because you shouldn't be feeling one iota of a thing about your mother, your sister, or anyone else being on drugs or living in their hell, because people honestly live in their hell because they love their hell. They love the feelings they get, whether it's so-called anger or so-called feel-good feelings. They love the thrill of their hell. And if you try to get involved to help them overcome it, they will destroy you, because you're trying to bring them out of something that they want to be in. And even if they're complaining about it, all the reason they're complaining about their hell is because they get another thrill from it. They even love complaining about it. So I would recommend, highly recommend, Jeff, that you don't hold it personal. Forgive them, meaning don't resent them for it. And you work on you and live your life.
What do I do if it feels like they won't let me forgive them? I was on the phone with my mom. Sorry if I sound stuffed up. I'm sick right now. But I was on the phone with my mom the other day, and we were arguing, but I tried to tell her that, I didn't want things to be like this forever, that I wanted to forgive her, even if she won't get clean. And she was kind of angry, and she basically told me, can I swear on here? I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
Am I allowed to say the F word?
Yeah, this one time. Go ahead.
She basically said, fuck you, before I could, finish my sentence, because she was mad about something else.
Yeah.
That really hurt me, Jesse. I'm not going to lie.
Why were you hurt?
It's hard because I told her, I said, that we're done. I mean, I told her I forgive her for what she's done. I try my best, but I can't be with her. I can't have her in my life. She's to be like that because, they won't get clean. my sister, she kind of does her own thing. It's sad, but, my mom, like, sometimes we tried to let her come stay at the house to get clean because she doesn't want to go to rehab, and that didn't work out. So now she's just back on the street.
How old is your sister?
My sister is 23.
Oh, okay. Jeff, stop talking to your mother. The hell in your mother want to destroy you. And that's why she see that you're trying to get along with her. She see that you want her, you love her. You're only 17 or however old you say. You're a kid. But the hell in her see that as a weakness. It sees it as life, and it is trying to destroy that life in you. I would highly recommend you dump her. Don't even talk to her because she will destroy you.
All right.
You don't owe her anything. Just inwardly, don't be angry at her. She can't help it because she want to be that way. That's why God lead people in their hell, because they don't. He's made the way for all to overcome, but they don't want to overcome. And so if you keep imposing on her, she's going to cuss you out. She's going to try to make you feel guilty. She's going to do whatever she can to destroy you so she can feel alive. She get a false sense of life. I would highly recommend you don't talk to her anything because she will destroy you.
Yeah, what's it called? I try, I don't talk to her, but she keeps calling me, and she'll show up at our house sometimes. And we've had to call the cops a few times because she was, like, freaking out. But now sometimes she just shows up and sits on the front doorstep. And, it hurts because, like, on one hand, she's on drugs. And I have so much, like, anger against her. But then on the other hand, it's still my mom. And, I don't want, I guess my big fear is that she's going to, like, overdose,
That's
or something.
fine.
I'm never going to get to properly say goodbye.
If she does overdose, that's on her. It has nothing to do with your life. If she shows up to your door, have the police come and get her, block her on your phone so she can't harass you on your phone. You got to pull away, Jeff, or she will destroy you. You are not responsible for your mother. You're not your mama. Your mama's not you. You're responsible for Jeff. And this woman will destroy you because she knows that you're weak, and that you're weak emotionally, and that you're trying to get her to be your mama. And the more you try to get her to be your mother, the more she will destroy you. You're just opening yourself up to be destroyed. Your mother has no love. She doesn't love herself. She doesn't love you. She loves no one. She only has hate.
Yeah.
And don't let the devil tell you, oh, that's your mother. Love your mother. You need to do. Suppose your mother die and you won't be there to say goodbye. You don't need to be there to say goodbye. That's on her. So don't let the devil tell you all that crazy stuff to keep you and your mama in your mother's hell. You got to live your life, man. Let her go.
Yeah, what's it called? I guess it just hurts so much because for so long it was fine, It's just the family and everything was good, but now it's just like everything just flipped upside down. And what's it called? Now it's like just me and my dad living on our own.
Nice.
And we did that. We basically shut them two out. We live our own life now.
Well, keep them out.
It's still just like, what do I do about the the pain? Like,
let the pain pass. Let the pain pass. Let the sadness and the pain pass. It's all ego. It's of the devil. It's not of you. Let it pass. Because the pain would cause you to allow yourself to be destroyed by your mother. I was talking to Jeff about his mother and sister being on drugs. He said that he and his father moved out, and the mother still come by sometime, harass, and got a bad attitude in essence. Dump her, Jeff. Leave her alone. Let her suffer in her own hell. You make a horrible mistake, but do what you want. When you try to save anyone from their misery, because they love their misery, that's why they're in their misery. They love it. And when you try to save them from their misery, they'll draw you in and destroy you. I don't care if they're parents, family members, friendship, co-workers, whatever. Even God doesn't force you out of your hell. Have you noticed that? Let's think about that. He and his son, they sit up there and they have cafe mocha every morning with egg and bacon bites. And they turn on the big screen and they just, wow, look at there. They'll look at hell on earth and the blindness of human beings when the light is available, but you want to accept the light. Isn't that like crazy? Think about that. The light is available, but you prefer the darkness. You prefer the darkness over the light.